Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing this crochet style with these bundles I got from YG Wigs. So we're starting out on blow dried hair. I actually did this on an old hairstyle just because I feel like my hair wasn't ready to be washed. But I'm going to part my hair from ear to ear. The front side is going to be where our Bantu knots and braids are going to be. And then the back side is where we're going to install that curly crochet. So I'm just cleaning up my part, making sure it's crisp enough. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just making sure it makes sense. We're starting on the front, so we're going to go ahead and separate that back section of our hair so it's not getting in the way. Starting with the 2 braids on each side, I'm just going to part the hair down the middle and then part my first braid section. Again, this style does not have to be perfect. That's what I love about natural hair. I really don't care about everything being super straight, super slick. It just, get the job done. So I'm going to put some shine and jam on my parts, and then I'm going to do this for the front braid and the back braid.
Shit about the mud, still grinding like I'm trying to get my weight up. When it gave too many chances to you niggas, I can't let nobody play us. Yeah, I got in my bag when I looked up, ain't seen them but a bunch of haters. No matter how much money we went through, we never let the paper change us. I done ran it up out the mud. I get paid to pop out the clubs. Put my partner in my budget. I watch people change, can't trust them. I got rich, but I'm still hustling.
Now that I got my 2 braids on this side, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. When you do these 4 braids, make sure you're not using that whole front section that we parted out in the beginning, because we're going to be using the rest of it to do our Bantu knots. I started out by parting my middle section just so that one can be dead in the middle with my part, and then I did 2 on each side.
I'm starting to pop my wrist out for the leg space. Hey, got this shit up out the mud, still grinding like I'm trying to get my weight up. When it gave too many chances to you niggas, I can't let nobody play us. Yeah, I got in my bag when I looked up, ain't seen nothing but a bunch of haters. No matter how much money we went through, we never let the paper change us.
Once those sections are sectioned out, I'm going to apply some shine and jam, brush through the section as well as comb it, and then apply my rubber band. Because I'm coming from an old style and I'm really focused on length retention this year, I made sure I applied some moisturizing cream to my hair before I started twisting my hair into the Bantu knot. So you're just going to wrap the hair around itself and then start wrapping it in a circular motion that you'll see me doing here. Every time I do a full circular motion, I make sure I wrap that hair underneath itself. That will make it tight, and then the Bantu knot will start to rise up. To secure, all you have to do is put a rubber band on it. I like to wrap mine around 2 times. And just like that, all our Bantu knots are done, and we're going to start working on that curly crochet in the back. I can always just wear my natural hair out in the back, but just to make it a protective style, I'm going to go ahead and braid the hair down. Again, these braids do not have to be perfect. This is where our crochet is going, so the curls are going to cover up those braids. I did 4 braids, 2 on each side. And this is what we're looking like in the back. Of course, these braids are crooked, so I'm just showing you perfection does not have to be there. Again, this is the tight curly feather crochet hair from YG Wigs. One bundle is T1B30 and the other is T1B4. To install this hair, I do it as normal by inserting my crochet hook, pulling out that loop, and then I'm going to insert one side of the curl through the loop so I can make my knot. I like to work on one braid at a time, just crocheting through that one all the way up to the top. I'm just going to do this until my braid is covered up, and I'm going to do it across the whole back section of my head. So I used those 2 bundles, but I actually didn't use all of the hair. I could have went back in and added more curls, but I just feel like my hair was full at the time. But if you want a fuller look, 2 bundles would definitely get the back of your head fully crocheted. And I did have 2 different colors of hair, so I just alternated between using both of those. I did use more of the 1B4 and use the 1B30 as highlights. This is me finishing up that first braid, but this is what it looks like once I finish my other 3 braids. I did go back in looking from the front just to add a few curls closer to the top, just to kind of cover it up. I do love the feather crochet because it has like that threaded piece, and it makes it look more seamless than the crochet that we used to do when we were younger. This crochet is definitely a lot more flat and a lot more invisible. The curls could have been left as is, but I did want to see what they look like after redefining them, so I applied some water to the hair and some foaming mousse. I did go in and cut the hair and try to add some layers. I'm not the best with cutting layers, but I know how my natural hair falls, and it does have some face framing curls, so I just wanted to go in and make it look more natural. I definitely think this crochet looks very, very similar to my natural hair. But to finish off the style, I just added some beads to my braids. You can just secure this with a rubber band. I put 2 on each braid, and that pretty much completed the entire style. This is the final look. I'm very, very happy with how this style came out. I knew I wanted to install this crochet, but I didn't want it to be basic. I love Bantu knots, but I didn't want to just have straight Bantu knots across the front. So incorporating those 2 braids on each side in the front definitely spiced this style up, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did.